Junior A, they're thinking about getting rid of visors and going to cages. Hockey. Apparently there was a vote. 90% want to keep the visors. There's a 10% group out there that wants to go to cages or
Yeah.
what do you call them?
Full cages.
I wear one actually. The fishbowl.
Oh yeah.
I wear a fishbowl because my face is my job. I don't have insurance, so if I get a tooth knocked out, I'm not paying $5. So yeah, I wear the fishbowl and I get some chirps and whatever it is, what it is. I don't even get chirps, but it is what it is. I chirp myself. It's embarrassing, but my face is my job. I got to keep my face. It's not funny, Jeff.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, you trip yourself. I want to go back to my playing days. There's a thing out there called a badge of honor. A badge of honor can come in any way, shape, or form. If you ever seen Yellowstone, have you seen that show Yellowstone? It's whenever you join this gang, they brass you with like a W, and you're part of the gang. You're part of the Yellowstone gang. You're a Yellowstone individual, whatever you're a lawyer. You pass a bar. It's a badge of honor. You're a lawyer. You're a teacher, but you want to get your master's in something. Okay, master's badge of honor. A badge of honor for a hockey player is a scar. It's a knocked out tooth. It's maybe your upper lip, it's a little cut and it's dangling a little now, and you're out of hockey.
Broken nose.
Absolutely, well said. And now you're in the real world, and you're suit and tie, and you get the haircut, the clean shave, whatever it is, and you're not in hockey anymore, but you still have this little cut here. What is that? What's that little cut there? Oh, back when I played junior hockey, I was going in the corner hard. Puck hit me. A little high stick, a little skate to the face. A fan punched me, so whatever it was. Yeah. It's a badge of honor. I have one badge of honor. You can't see it. It's fake teeth. Maybe it was my third last game of junior. I got two of my front, not two front, but one front and then the one to the right of it. So two in the front, but to the right, if that makes sense. Fake, knocked out.
Two of your front four?
Sure, yes. Yeah. And I remember I came off the ice after the game, and they said, Justin, no worries. Junior hockey, we're insurance. We'll get you in there the next day, and we'll get you fixed up. I said, whoa, doc. I haven't had an injury in 20 years of hockey. This is probably going to be my third last game of hockey. Let me walk around for a bit with the tooth knocked out.
Oh, yeah?
Badge of honor. I don't have any scars, Yeah, I don't have any scar. No, I have one here. But that was from lacrosse. Yeah, hockey, I think it's just the teeth for a badge of honor. So after that, I let myself walk around for at least a month just without the teeth, because I wanted to show people I was a hockey player. Because I guess it was hard to tell if I'm not wearing a tracksuit after a game that guy's a hockey player.
You didn't have the flow?
I had the flow, but in my later junior years, nah. And that month, I remember just being so happy, just being part of feeling maybe a little bit more part of a brotherhood, feeling part of a history of hockey players that have gone back. When did hockey start? 1800s and the early 1900s.
Ask the people in
Windsor. Yeah, I'm sure. I apologize, Windsor. But I felt like I had a little bit of a badge of honor. Now I'm hearing this talk about, they already did it to Junior B, Junior C. Maybe Junior C had to do it this whole time. But now I'm hearing talks about Junior A having to wear full cages. And I think about how soft of a society we've turned into. It's embarrassing. These kids have a small portion of their life to be able to pretend like they're in the NHL. They're not going out there and warm up with their helmet off, with their flow, looking good for the fans. They're not even going out there with the chin strap wave, and maybe some guys do. There's a small portion of these kids' life where they're able to pretend like they are pro hockey players. And it's one of the most special times of your life you will ever get to experience. And they were for me. And oddly enough, being able to wear a visor is one of those experiences. Being able to squeeze a water bottle into your mouth and not have to worry about the bubble or the cage in front of you. And you got to unclip and wipe your face. All you got to do with the visor is lift up, boom, wash, you're dry, you're good to go. Taking away that to these Junior A players, you already did it to Junior B, and now you're thinking about doing it to Junior A players. When I heard this, my I don't know. There was something about me that just, there was a piece of me that was lost for these kids, because I know how special it is for some of these guys coming up from midget to junior to put that visor on your helmet to go, okay, I'm a hockey player. I got to I get to wear a visor and just represent the great sport of, high level hockey, I guess you could say. It's a really, really cool privilege that you get to have, and I hope they don't take it away. I hope that these safety experts, whoever the hell they are, come to grips with, if you take that away, you're taking away a part of these kids' fun, imagination, heritage, history. Same thing, kind of. You're taking away a piece of who an actual hockey player is. And God forbid you do get a little cut here, some stitches. You lose a tooth, your lip gets a little cut right there. Maybe you get one over the eyebrow, which would be sick. Just know that it's not a safety precaution. It's a badge of honor. Some of the coolest stories I know to this day are some scars on a guy's arm, some scar on a guy's face. How did that happen? Oh, you got hit into the corner? Oh, how did it happen? Oh, his knob almost like ripped my nose off, but it just got the top of my eye and it was fine. Some of the greatest stories I've heard are coming from junior hockey, and from incidences where they got out okay with just a little scar. And I hope that those stories continue to go on from now and for many years to come. And I have friends that do work. I'm not going to shit on minor hockey. I love minor hockey, but I do hear stories from the I don't want to offend anyone here. Someone's probably already offended by the junior A thing, but the 10%. But you just need to let kids make mistakes. Let's just put it that way. You got to be able to grow up somehow, and the only way to grow up, the only way to do anything is to make mistakes. And if you do that with a parent or a guardian looking over you the whole time, I don't think it would be that fun. If you do a great job, if you do a terrible job, you don't want your dad in the corner or mom in the corner going, great job, or shitty job. Let the kid be. Talk to them in the car, talk to them in the van, let them figure out their own route in hockey. Because the more and more we're doing these games in minor hockey rinks, the more I'm starting to feel the energy of parents and things like that. And I know maybe I'm getting old. It's a whole different generation, but you have to let kids make mistakes and you have to let them figure things out for themselves. And with that mentality comes wearing cages in junior A. Let's make sure the kids are safe. Let's make sure they're okay. If my little Johnny gets a little cut on the scar on the chin, he's not going to be able to go to Harvard and get his job as a DHC doctor at Johns Hopkins, whatever the hell it is. Let the kids make mistakes. Let them figure it out for themselves, and they will be better people from it. One of the best lessons I ever learned in my life was not being chucked out by my parents into the real world, but being cut off financially, being said you have to go out and do your own thing. You have to go out, learn what the real world is, come back, get a couple scars, fall down a cliff, do whatever you have to do to figure out life and know what the real world is, and you're going to be fine. And in the real world, Jeff, you do get scars, you do get cuts, you do get bruises, you do get hurt. And that's exactly what hockey is. It's a perfect metaphor for life. There's a goal. People are trying to stop you to get to that goal. And once you obtain that goal of putting a puck in the net or just achieving a goal in business and life and a relationship, it's the most rewarding feeling ever. And all of that comes with badge of honor. I might sit in front of you right now with this camera and, look fine. I got a nice, good haircut, nice clean beard, nice shirt, sweater, whatever it is. But in order to maintain all of this, I've had to go through the gauntlet. You've gone through it too. Dudes has gone through it too. Mark's gone through it too. We've gone through the gauntlet of trying to grow a business, whatever it is. But in order to get to this position, you got to get hurt. You got to have a little badge of honor. And I think a junior A cage is ridiculous. Baffling.
That's well said.
You got me going. I was a little upset there.
No,
you almost made me upset.
Me?
Yeah.
By listening intently?
Yes. But anyways, I'm going to let it be with that. Please don't wear cages in junior A hockey. You're taking away these kids' imagination. Don't you kind of still want to be in the NHL? A little. How much fun would it be your McDavid's winger?
Oh, best job in the world.
I want to be Crosby's winger. I'm not going out there with a bubble. Growing up, those kids in junior A, some of them still have hope.
Yeah.
Some of them still have hope that they want to go.
Yeah, I know. I think you made a good point there.
And I'm not shitting on college. I understand they have to wear a full cage in college. I get that. But the majority of kids around here want to play for the Mooseheads. They want to go the junior route. And that I played junior A, so maybe it's a little bit more personal to me than the average person. If I played major junior my whole life, maybe I wouldn't care so much about the junior A crop of guys, but I did play junior A, and I know how good that league is. I know how competitive it is, and it would just be an embarrassment to the whole league, to the players, if they end up wearing cages. Trash. Okay, I'll leave it at that.